This is an instruction video about reporting time in Agile Team. For best quality, please maximize the YouTube player and select the 720p video option. Agile Team may ask you to enter a comment while doing time reporting. This is caused by the project manager have enabled the project setting to require comments for time reporting. Let us see an example of this. In the same way, you might be asked to enter a comment about reason of change in rest estimate. This is controlled by the setting for the project. Let us see an example of this. Let us shortly mention that you can customize details about how values and columns are formatted, etc. in the Customize View menu. Also, let us shortly show that there are some options for the time reporting views under Local User Options. The last thing to show here is the Work Item Browser toolbar, which can assist in bringing in work items if they do not appear in the time reporting views. As an example, we will browse for a work item and make it available for time reporting. Let us now switch to the Time Reports Monthly view. You can use the shortcut key Ctrl+M, or choose Time Report Monthly in View Selector. In this view you can see all the time reports for a selected month. The bottom rows shows, in addition to the sum for the day, also what the day norm are, according to the calendar for the resource. And it calculates the day difference to this and the accumulated difference during the month. Non-working days, where the norm is 0, are marked special, but it is allowed to report time on these days. The month column summarizes the values for all columns for the month. And like in the daily time report view, you can update the rest value and mark the activity as done. There is a weeks toolbar, so you have the possibility to collapse weeks. The quick filter toolbar has one more possibility in comparison to the daily view, which is to hide done activities. When this button is activated, we see one extra row, which will contain the done activities. Let us see some examples of entering time reports in the monthly view. We can quickly enter some days where we have holiday. See how summary columns and rows are updated. Let us now try to enter a time report for an activity where the manager has enabled the option to demand a comment. We see that Agile Team pops up a dialog to ask for a comment. There is a smart little feature to enter a comment together with the time report. Just type the comment after the value. When you move the mouse over the field, you will see the comment as a tooltip. Let us try another example, where the manager has enabled the property to require comments for changes in estimates. When we change the estimate, Agile Team pops up a dialog to ask for the reason of the change. Agile Team allows entering multiple time reports on the same activity for the same day. Let us see how this works. We start by going to the work item dialog and add a couple of time reports on the same activity. Then let us see how this works in the daily time report view. And finally see how this looks in the monthly view. Agile-Team has a stopwatch functionality, which you can start and stop. So it records how long time you spend on an activity. First select a work item, and then start monitoring. In the status line we will now see the ID of the work item, which is being monitored, as well as the time the stopwatch was started. To stop, just activate the menu again. Type a comment, and a record will be added.